Okay, very good. First of all, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. My name is Jussi Saloranta. I am the CEO of SOCIUM Development Company, and I am extremely happy to deliver you some interesting updates here today on this first ever global live event that we're holding as of today. Couple of words before that, and I obviously know and I understand that we're all facing this difficult time around the world at the moment, and I hope that all of you and your families are safe. But at the same time, as Peter mentioned, and also as Kenny mentioned before, is that this is an amazing opportunity for all of us who are involved in this business to take advantage of this situation and use the tools that we have been given, especially on the digital world today, and take your business and take your personal life and your finances to a whole nother level. That is really something, but I hope you're all safe, and I very much thank you all for joining in here today. Now, a few words about SOCIUM Development Company. The company is a plastic to fuel project and business development business and company. What does it do? It focuses on building and establishing facilities around the world where we take the plastic waste, we use the best available technologies, and we convert that into advanced biofuel. We generally operate in 4 main areas, which is the waste management, waste to fuel production, fuel and plastic waste sales, and fuel distribution. I'm going to slow down a little bit on my talk here because I know that this is being translated as well, so bear with me. Basically, what we do is we look for the best available locations in different parts of the world where we can collaborate together both with commercial and governmental partners. This means that we search for a landfill with a lot of existing waste plastic already, or an existing waste management facility where we can, together with the operator, either being a private or a governmental operator, further develop the location by implementing the plastic to fuel technologies. So as of today, for example, we are in talks with several already established facilities around the world where we don't have to build the total infrastructure from the first step onwards, but we can simply join and form a partnership with an existing facility and bring our technology and work together. So collaborations and partnerships are extremely important in our strategy. Now, basically, as a landmark, what we do is we are always looking to develop a project into a level where we are treating a minimum amount of 1 million kilos of waste plastic per month, which we in average convert into approximately 500,000 liters of advanced biofuel. This means that an monthly production in one of these facilities will be 1 million kilos of plastic in and approximately 500,000 liters of oil out. What we do in these locations is we combine investments from both Cloud Horizon and from private equity investors together to develop these projects as fast and efficiently as possible. So moving a little bit forward, our targets for this year has been outlined to be us to start operations in 5 strategic locations. These are to have operations ongoing in Europe, Asia, Africa, South America, and Middle East. What does it mean in specifics? It means that we're looking to have a project which is generating fuel from plastic waste in at least 1 country in all of these strategic regions. We have some very good news for you today, which is that we have already signed a few very important partnerships, which I'm going to be announcing in a few minutes. Now, generally speaking, about the company and about our targets on a larger scale, the company SOCIUM Development is building itself and driving its business forward to become a global distributor of advanced fuels. I'm using the term advanced fuels in this specific instance for the reason that we also have plans for future development involving other types of fuels than just only converting the plastic into fuel. There are other opportunities there as well, but we are looking into these and hopefully being able to share more information for you soon as well. But that is our target. We want to become a global distributor of fuel. Our target during the next 10 years is to reach an annual sales of plus 1 billion liters of fuel. And by doing that, grow the company into a valuation of several billion euros. Now, as I mentioned earlier, we have very recently signed some very important strategic partnerships, and especially for all of you Europeans who are here today, you will be extremely happy to know that the next location after our main operations here in Thailand, very much as of today, looks like operations will be started in Slovenia. And Slovenia is a very important location, and our partner there is a very well-respected and very well-established company with whom we are looking to start operations as quickly as possible, but within the next coming months. Now, aside from Slovenia, we have very recently also reached an agreement with a partner in Ireland. This means that we have an already existing waste management facility with whom we will be working together with. And especially in the case of Ireland, the opportunity is massive. As of right now, for example, in the island, they are sending most of their plastic films, such as, for example, the plastic bags and the wrapping materials out of the island to other countries, such as, for example, India and Turkey and so on. And the companies that are operating there are paying to get rid of this plastic waste. So as in Ireland, as in Slovenia, we will actually, as an operator, be paid to take the raw material and to use it for our oil production. As the third announcement that I'm very happy to make today is that we have also signed an agreement in Colombia. And this will be our door opener for South America. Now, to give you a little bit more specifics, and I'm going to run through the slides and then I'm going to give you a little bit more details on the business specifically. But one of the most important things that people have been asking, and obviously which is very important for our operations, is the time frame. Where are we right now? What is going to happen? And in what sort of time frame are we going to get things moving? So Thailand, as of right now, will be the first location where things will start to move forward in a very drastic, in a a bigger scale. And we are at the moment looking to have a full-scale launch of operations here in Thailand within the next 60 days. We have had some delays because of the corona situation, which I'm sure that we all understand, but nothing really dramatic in that sense. So within 60 days, we are very much looking to have operations in full speed here in Thailand. In Slovenia, we're estimating to have operations launched in 120 days, same in Ireland, and in Colombia in 150 days from today. So these are the ongoing agreements that we have reached as of today. On top of that, our team is in negotiations with several other locations as well, and we are going to be releasing more signed partnership agreements in these locations. Now, some of you might be asking, who are these companies? Where can we get more information and so on? We are going to be holding off on specific details until the very official launch. Once the launch takes place, then you will have a official press release, and we're going to be also inviting media to see the operations and so on. Till then, we will be releasing for you updates and giving you more information of the locations and the sites and the progress of the projects. But official partnerships and names of the partners and so on, we will be launching them once the official grand opening of the facility takes place. Now, very important point that I would like to make is that we are very much heading right now into a new economic downturn and however you want to call it, economic crisis or a recession, whatever term you want to use. But at the same time, we all who are in this call today are involved with two industries which have been proven time and time again to be very much recession-proof. One of them is network marketing, which has been countless of times during economic difficulties proven to be an industry that benefits from this situation. And especially with the tools, as I mentioned earlier, that we have in our disposal today, it will be very easy for us to take this business forward and benefit from this situation as well. Now, waste management is another recession-proof industry. It doesn't really matter if people are, or citizens of a certain country are doing well financially or not, you will still want to have your garbage picked up. Actually, waste management companies seem to be, even on the stock market, doing very well during economic difficult times. So this is something that we all in this call today can be very, very confident about, and we can use this situation in our benefit. Now, as I mentioned before, we work together, and we work together on our mission to improve our environment. And as we work together, we also share and we benefit together from this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Now, this was my official part in terms of the slides. So I would like to give you now a little bit more information on the actual day-to-day work that we do. Our team that we're currently putting together, and which we have already established for SOCIUM development, is right now working in several continents around the world, and we are actively looking for the right partners. What we do is we identify a location. It can be an empty landfill, as I mentioned before, or it can be an existing facility. We always try to look for a location that already has infrastructure in it, so we don't have to build everything from the beginning. If we can have a strong strong partner, like in the examples now in Slovenia and Ireland and Colombia, this will mean means that we don't have to invest millions and millions of euros, but we can establish a partnership where the local partner provides for the partnership the already existing infrastructure, like for example warehouses, like for example the staff, like for example a lot of the machinery that are used for the waste management part of the business. And what we do is we work with the best technical partners, governmental partners, and operational partners to bring in the needed aspects to focus on our expertise, which is converting the plastic waste into fuel. Now, through these operations, we can really form strong partnerships throughout the field, both in the operations and on the investment side. And as we are taking this approach, the return on investment that we can generate for all the investments, both investments made by Cloud Horizon Limited and the investments made by private equity investors, will be very, very attractive. And this means that even in a situation where the economy would be very weak and people are more worried about their financial situations, investors all over the world are looking for businesses that can generate cash. A lot of investors have taken their funds out from the stock market. The real estate market is not something very attractive at the moment. It's the cash generating businesses that are the most attractive opportunities on the market right now. And that is exactly the two markets that we are working with, the network marketing and the waste management industry. So building a package from these and building it on strong partnerships and collaboration is the whole key and whole strategy in our business. Good. Now, I will be doing more calls and more specific questions and answers for individual national groups later on. And at this point, I want to thank all of you who are involved, who are supporting and working together with our mission, and all of the companies that are involved in the SOCIUM consortium. Thank you very much.